everyone, welcome back to my channel. Here you can find a lot of strategies as well as free lessons to help you to prepare for your IELTS right at your home. As compared to listening, speaking, and writing, I would say reading is much easier if you know how to do it. Personally, I've always scored at least 8 for reading, and on my channel, I will show you step by step how to do it as long as you pay attention. Alright, so without further ado, let's get right in. To prepare for the test, make sure you have the official books from Cambridge, which is this set of books you can see here on the screen from 1 to 16. So 16 is the latest books. This video today, I'm showing you how to solve passage 2 of test 4, Cambridge 16. If you have the book, that is good, you can use it. But if you don't have it, I will leave the link in the description for you to download the file we're using today for your reference, okay? So the question type is multiple choice questions, summary using the given words, and yes, no, not given. I won't set the timer because I will take a little bit more time to show you, to explain to you the new vocabularies as well as the tips to do the questions. So make sure you have your notebook and your pen so that you can take notes along the way, okay? All right. So the topic is changes in reading habits. All right, so let's read the question first. Usually for multiple choice question, I will only read the question so that it gives me the keywords to find where the information is in the text. I don't read ABCD because they're too much and it can waste a lot of my time. What is the writer main point in the first paragraph? So main point, first paragraph, that means I have to read everything and I have to understand. Yeah, so to understand the main points, not just words and words, but the whole idea in the first paragraph. Okay. So what main point does Sherry Turkle make about innovation? Main point, again, Sherry Turkle, and relating to innovation. Innovation is like something new that people created, okay? What point is the writer making in the fourth? Okay, again, fourth paragraph. Fourth paragraph, main point, yeah. According to Mark Emerson, the attitude of college students, attitude is like how people look at something, yeah, how people feel about something of college students. Okay, singers read stories. All the kids don't read at all, but hunt over video games. So it's talking about, it's just describing the thing, yeah, where everyone is so attached to the screen. Parents then just read on tablets, blah, blah. Unbeknown to most of us, an invisible game-changing links everyone in this picture. The neural circuit that underlines the brain's ability to read is suddenly rapidly changing. Okay, so here we start to see the main point. Yeah, the neuron circuit. Yeah, this is something in your brain. Yeah, yeah, relating to your brain's ability to read is changing. Yeah, and has implications. Implications means hidden meaning for everyone from pre-reading toddler to expert. Okay, so now let's read ABCD. Our use technology is having a hidden effect on us. So the keyword for this is a hidden effect on us. Could be right because just now we see the word implication. Implications, also something hidden. Technology can be used to help youngsters to read. So this is not the main point. This is not the main point of 8. Travelers should be encouraged. Should be encouraged. There's no advice or things like that in paragraph 1. Playing games is a more popular use of. Okay, there's no comparisons. Yeah, between games and reading. So that's not true. So I think A is correct answer. You got it? Okay, 15. What main point does Sherry Turkle make? Okay, so let's look for the name Sherry Turkle. As work in blah, 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 blah. Okay, this is not simple. Binary issue of print versus digital reading and technological innovation. As MIT scholar Sherry Turkle has written, we do not err as a society. Err is like making mistakes. making mistakes, yeah, do something wrong. Now we, as a society, that means everyone is wrong. Yeah, it's not true. When we innovate, so innovate is not a mistake. Yeah, innovation is not a mistake. But when we ignore, that means we don't pay attention. What we disrupt or diminish is like we interfere. Yeah, we interfere or we destroy. Yeah, why we do something wrong, something badly while innovating. So innovating is not a mistake, but ignoring what is the bad effects from innovations could be our mistakes. So in this hinge moment between print and digital cultures, society needs to confront what is diminishing reading circuit, what our children are not developing, and what we can do about it. Yeah. Okay. So let's read her point. Technological innovation led to a reduction in print reading. So this is not the point, right? Technology leads to less print reading. That means reading books less. This is not the main point of her point. We should pay attention to what might be lost when innovation occurs. Could be, yeah, this could be. Yeah, something may be lost when there is innovation. We should encourage more young people to become involved. So there's no encouraging or something about it's mentioned in the passage, right? A difference between developing products and developing ideas. No, not mentioned. Not mentioned about difference or anything. Yeah. So I think the correct answer for 15 should be B. Yeah. And the evidence, the clue for B is this. Yeah, the part that I've underlined for you. Okay. So this part. Okay, so you can read it one more time carefully if you don't understand. All right. So what point is the writer making in the fourth paragraph? Fourth paragraph. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so reading circuit. Reading circuit is like your ability to read. Yeah, it's like reading skills that is in your brain through a genetic blueprint. That means, let's say your father can read. Yeah, your mother can read and understand. That doesn't mean that the child, when he is born, can read also, right? It is not passed through genes. Yeah, this is something we must learn, and it needs an environment to develop. Yeah, it needs an environment to develop. Yeah, you need to be in an environment of reading. That's why students go to class, right? They need an environment to develop the skills. Yeah, it will adapt to the environment, blah, blah. If the dominant medium advantages, if the dominant medium advantages processes are fast, multitasking, blah, 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 so will the reading circuit. So that means if the environment nowadays is like everyone reading on a tablet or everyone using phones, iPads, and so on. So naturally and eventually our brain will adapt to that kind of reading as well. Yeah, so this is the point of this paragraph. The result is that less attention and time will be allocated to slower time demanding deep reading process. That means gradually people will not be patient anymore for slower and the reading process that takes a lot of time. So this is the point of this paragraph. So let's go to 16. Humans have an inborn ability to read and write. Inborn ability, that means you are born with reading skills. That is not true. So totally not true. Reading can be done using many different mediums. Yeah, that's true, but is it in the paragraph? Not really. Writing systems make unexpected demands, so never talk about writing, right? Some brain circuits adjust to. Okay, so adjust to means eventually it will start to adapt, yeah, to get used to whatever is required of them. So D is the correct answer of the main point of the fourth paragraph. So the thing about doing multiple choice question is that you need to understand the passage. Like you need to understand this paragraph 4, so that when you read ABCD, you are not being confused. Yeah, you are not mistaken. Yeah, so these choices cannot confuse you because you have understand the paragraph clearly. All right, so next, Mark Emerson, attitudes of college students. Let's see. Okay, so Mark Emerson is here. Mark Emerson described how many college students avoid. Okay, so he said that many students actively avoid classic literature, in favor of something simpler because they no longer patient to read more difficult texts. Okay, so this is the attitude of the students. That means they don't like to read longer text anymore. Yeah, if they have a choice, they would choose something simple and easy. Yeah, actively choose. Okay, so 17 has changed the way he teaches. No, right? Didn't mention that. Has influenced what they select to read. Could be, right? They don't choose to read long text anymore. They want to choose simple text. So maybe this is the answer. Let's see. Does not worry him as much as it does others. No, never talk about worry or anything. Does not match the views of the general public. Never talk about it. So I think B is the correct answer. Yeah. All right, so I hope you get the point of how to do multiple choice questions. That is, you must understand the main point first, and then as you read ABCD, you need to cross. Yeah, you need to eliminate the wrong answers. Yeah, or if you can decide on the correct answer immediately, so that's even better. Yeah, it saves you a lot of time. But if not, you can read others and cross out the wrong ones, the obviously wrong ones. Okay. So let's read to see the keywords. So using these keywords to locate the information in the text. Okay. Studies on digital screen use. Okay, let's talk about studies. Yeah, research studies on digital screen use. Okay, the use of digital screen. Yeah, like this kind of screen is digital screen. There have been many studies showing some trends. Okay, so I think I need the word that supplement for trends, that explain trends. Psychologist. So whenever I see a name, I will mark it because it helps me to locate the information very quickly. A short story to read. Okay, so this is gonna be my keywords to look for the information. I'm looking for in Mangan first. Where is it? Okay, so in Mangan is here. Now, when I have located the information, I start to read carefully the sentences around that keywords. Okay, let's see. Many studies on digital showing some trends. What trends? Multiple studies, okay, a lot of studies. Digital screen cause a variety of troubling downstream effects on reading comprehension. Okay, so I understand here is causing variety of troubling downstream effects. That means bad effects. Yeah, so the trend should be something negative, something bad. So I will look for the word that has the vibe of, bad things. So fast, many. So here I find out worried is something bad, something negative. I would choose it. B. Yeah. And also this, as you can see here, all the words are adjectives. So knowing the grammar here doesn't help much. So we have to base on the meaning of the word. So for reading, vocabulary is very important. If you don't know the words, you can't do the text correctly. So you must learn vocabulary. Okay, so strategies can help you, but the main thing here is you must know the words so you can understand the sentence. Okay. Okay, so this psychologist gives students a short story to read using digital and half using print. So let's say she has 100 students. So 50 will use print screen to read, and 50 will read on a book, for example. Her team then use a question and answer technique, to find out how each group's understanding of the plot was. So must be a words that relate to understanding. So I guess I make a guess. How fast? How many is not suitable, right? How fast? How thorough? Either fast or thorough is suitable for this case to make the sentence meaningful. Yeah. Okay, let's read. Half the students read on the tablet, half read on the paperback. You see? Okay, so the results indicated that students who read on print, that means they read on books, for example, were superior in their comprehension. So comprehension equal to understanding. So the main thing here is you must understand the word superior. If not, you cannot do the question correctly. So what is superior? Superior, that means higher, better. So those who read on books, on print, is better in their comprehension. So better is closer to thorough rather than fast. Yeah, fast talking about speed, but thorough is like how much, how deep you understand something. So for 19, I will put H. All right. The findings show a clear pattern in response with those who read screen finding the order of information. The order, that means which one comes first? 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, D. Which one comes first? That is the order of information, blah, blah, to recall. So for this phase, I guess, find the order. It could be hard, but let's see what is in the text, because like if I put the heart in the F in the space, I find the sentence meaningful. Like those who read on the screen finding the order of information hard to recall. Yeah, so I think that makes sense, right? So let's read. Okay, particularly in their ability to sequence. Yeah, to sequence, that means to put things in order. To put in order, yeah. Details and reconstruct the plot in chronologically order. Okay, so I think for 20 part, yeah, because here it says that those who read on print is better in comprehension and also in ability to put things in order. So that means vice versa, those who read on the screens will find it hard to sequence things. Yeah, and also they do not understand things thoroughly. All right, study by Jiming Liu. So Jiming Liu is my keyword. Show that students are tending to read words and phrase in a text to save time. What kind of words, what kind of phrase to save time? Okay, so now we, whatever already been used, we cross, okay? Cross, hard, fast, fast words, not collocate. Isolated words, maybe. Emotional words, no. Many words, maybe. Isolated, many. Combine. If we combine things, we can save time, right? Could be, yeah. So E, B, or G, let's read. Skimming, word spot, browsing. The new norm in reading, that means that people used to, the normal way nowadays, people reading is to skim. Okay, so word spotting, browsing through the text. Word spotting, what is it? So word spotting is like, you have this book here, and then you just read 1, 2, 3 words. Yeah, just words by words. You don't read the whole thing. So that means the suitable words here should be isolated. Words and then words and then words. Now it's separated. It does not come together. Okay, so B is the correct answer. So let's double check. I haven't checked the answers yet. Okay, this approach, she said, gives the reader a superficial understanding of the content of material, leaving no time for thought. Superficial, that means not thorough, not detailed, not deep. Okay, very shallow understanding of the content. What content? So now we still have emotional combined past meaning. Okay. we don't have time to grasp the complexity. Complexity means something difficult to understand. Yeah, to understand feelings. Okay, I can see feelings here. Feelings remind me of emotions. So perceivability create trust of readers. Okay, so I already have the answer. That is emotion. So put here emotion. Exercise, yes, no, not given. The medium we use to read can affect our choice. So the keyword here is the medium we use to read. Like for example, our phones, our tablets, our iPads, or computers, and so on. So these are the medium can affect our choice of reading content. So affect, yeah, can influence our reading content. Like for example, newspapers or stories or things like that. So does it affect? We will check. Okay, let's read the whole thing. Some age groups are more likely to lose complex readings than others. Some age groups, yeah, some age groups are more likely to lose their reading skills than others. We'll see if they are more or the same or less. We'll see. False information has become false information. That means fake, yeah, or wrong information become more widespread in today digital era. Okay, we still have opportunities. So we'll see if we still have or not. To rectify, that means to correct. To rectify the problems, to correct our mistakes. That technology is presenting. Okay, let's read. The possibility that critical analysis, empathy, due process could become unintended collateral damage. It's not a straightforward issue about. It is about how we began to read on various mediums. Okay, it's about how we began to read on mediums, how that changed not only we read, but the purpose we read. Okay, so mediums can change what we read and the purpose we read. So this is our evidence for 23. So 23 is yes. 24. Some age groups are more likely to lose than others. Nor it is only about young. The subtle atrophy affects us all equally. That means everyone the same. Affects us all equally. That means everyone the same. Not any group is more than any other group. Okay, so 24 is no. False information, widespread. Incentivize the retreat to stories, unchecked information, require, receive, living, susceptible, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so here they talk about unchecked information, but never talk about whether they are widespread or more widespread or not. So 25 is not given. Yeah, and last one, still have opportunities to rectify the problem. Do we still have the opportunities? An old rule. Okay, it is a very helpful principle when we apply to critical thought because it implies choice. We possess both the science and the technology to identify and redress the changes in how we read before they become entrenched, before they become our habits, something that we cannot change anymore. So we still have hope. We still have hope. We still can make the changes, yeah, to the ways that we read. So the last question is yes. All right. So that's it for question. All right. So that's it for question 14 to 26. Now let's check the answers with Cambridge. That's it for question 14 to 26. Now let's check the answers with Cambridge. Okay, this is passage 2, 14A, correct? B, D, B, C, D, B, okay? And then D, H, F, B, C, D, H, F, B, C, correct? And Yes, no, not given. Yes, no, not given. Yes, okay, all correct. So it's the end of the exercise. Today we have gone through three types of questions that are multiple choice, summary, and yes, no, not given. I hope the video is useful for you. Please hit like and subscribe to my channel for more videos on other skills of IELTS. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much for your support and see you next time. Bye bye.